Ah. Ah.
Whoa, fire! Yeah, yeah.
The reason for the fire and the bad running was a dud mass airflow sensor and temperature sensor. The ECU thought it was minus 40 degrees Celsius in the shed, so it just threw fuel in. I got a new MAF sensor and that sorted the problem. I gave it a few short revs to check that it didn't have rod knock and it seems okay, but I'll run it up properly when I got a radiator fitted.
So the engine runs. Last episode, big brain moment, I was trying to create a little bit of suspense, hoping to get the next episode out within a week. That obviously didn't happen. The reason for that is because I decided that I would start getting stuff in the cockpit, get the pedal box in, get the gear selector in, get the brake master cylinder in and the clutch master cylinder so I can start looking at routing all the pipes. Wanted to get the steering column in as well so I can get that positioned and get this bar across the front in the right place to hold the steering column. That didn't happen because I can't find the steering column or the wiring loom from the MGTF that I broke up. I completely stripped everything out of the car, the wiring loom, steering column, fuel tank, lots and lots of different things that I thought I might need, so I'll keep them, and can't find them anyway. Turned the garage upside down, turned the house upside down thinking I'd put it in the house. But anyway, onwards and upwards.
I fitted the OEM gearbox mounts and got the plates welded into position. They need reinforcement, but they're fine for now. I'm not driving the car anytime soon, so they only have to hold the weight to the gearbox. Ian Oddie, who's already built one of these using the same engine and gearbox combination, has been kind enough to agree to make me a set of gear change levers for the gearbox side. It's going to save me some time, and if I'm honest, he's done a better job of his than I would have. I've put a link in the description to his channel. If you haven't already seen his car, go check it out. Now the engine and box are in position, I can measure up and make up some temporary drive shafts so I've got an accurate length measurement, and I can check that they work at full suspension, compression and extension. It's a hack way of doing it, but it does the job. So I cut the both drive shafts down so that they overlapped when they were fitted, and then I marked where they crossed over and welded them together. The Audi drive shafts are hollow tube with solid ends, so it made life a little difficult. I tacked a few bolts to the MG drive shaft because of the diameter difference, so it went into the tube centrally and then welded it up. Sprayed a bit of paint on there to stop it rusting for now, and then fitted it to test. So I've got the shock removed and I'm just rotating it at full extension, and then I'll lift it up to full compression and turn it, make sure it clears the subframe and it's not fouling on anything. And it's all good, so that's another job off the list. I decided I'd start fitting what I have to the inside, at least get the pedal box in and the clutch and brake master cylinders in. I tested the TF handbrake would fit the Metro fixture plate, and it does, so that's one less thing to worry about. The MGTF gear selector and cables should work fine for this project. I'll have to do some minor mods and use a pair of long cables, but it should adapt quite nicely with Ian Oddy's lever assembly. If you hadn't already noticed, I've got a new channel logo. I had this done by Eddie at Culture Soldier Design. Massive thanks to him for making this. I gave him an outline of what I wanted and what the channel was about, and this is what he came up with. I'll put a link to his Instagram in the comments so you can go check him out. Highly recommend him if you're looking for a design for either clothing or a logo. Definitely give him a shout. The keen-eyed amongst you would have noticed earlier in the video I'm wearing a t-shirt with a 6R4 on it. I've thrown together a couple of designs for some mugs and clothing. If you want to help and support the channel, I'll be launching the shop as soon as we hit 1,000 subs. And to celebrate hitting 1,000 subs, I'll be giving away a few of these t-shirts and mugs. I've put a link in the description to the giveaway form. Just pop your name and email address in there, and when we hit 1,000 subs, I'll do the draw for the winners. Hopefully combine the giveaway with the next video. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think of the project so far, or if you want to ask any questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. The last thing in this episode is going to be getting the clutch master cylinder in position and getting the brake master cylinder and link arm in position as well. While the MGTF brackets are usable, you have got to drill a couple of holes to get them fitted. 2 holes at the top on the servo bracket, and then 2 holes on the left side top on the main bracket that connects the arm to the brake pedal. So just do that quickly, and then I can get on and get it all fitted. I had to make this hole a bit bigger just so that the brake connecting rod would go through the hole, and there's a rubber grommet on there as well, so I had to deburr it after I drilled it. It connects the lever arm, which you'll see in a moment, to the brake pedal. And it's right about now I realised that I made a mistake. That hole I made bigger didn't need to be made bigger. It's in the wrong place. I need to drop it down about 30 mil. So I'm just going to put the other side on, get the servo in position to make sure everything fits okay, and I'll worry about that hole afterwards. So now that that's bolted up, I can drop the servo in place and it's ready to have all the pipes run. I can mark everything up for now, but that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.